Hey guys, new knife for you guys today. It's a new knife from CJRB. It is the Acacia. If you want to stop so you can get the model number. So CJRB knives usually always come in a case like this. Usually always has one of their cleaning cloths. And here is the Acacia. Now, let me warn you guys, I have some really big hands. It is hard for me to get in there and flip this knife. This is not a knock on this knife. This is any knife that's designed this way. I have a hard time getting my thumb in the front, but I can typically flip the back. So if you see me struggle, it is not a fault of the knife. It is my hands. I just cannot do it using my thumb. Now, obviously, I can use the lock and flip it just fine. So I just want to give you that little disclaimer up front. There is nothing wrong with this knife. It is 100%. See, I got it that time, but it's 100% on my big hands. It's a fantastic knife. Reminds me a whole lot of their the Pyrite Light. Although this material feels, to me, the material feels, I don't want to use the word better because the Pyrite Light, I mean, it's a great knife, but this feels sturdier, maybe is a better way to talk about it. I believe it's their typical RPM 9. Yeah, AR RPM 9. It's got the axis lock. Right? I can't remember what CJRB calls theirs. The axis lock, I believe, is a trademark name, but it's you know, it's what it is. It's a crossbar lock. Let me show you some measurements. I can't tell if you can see on the video just how pretty this blue is. It is like a real dark, almost navy blue. So when it's folded, you're looking at a little over 4 inches. Your total length is about little over 7 1/4. And you've got a blade length of about 2 3/4. Let me show you so it's light, 2.6 ounces, 2.68 ounces. Now, the only thing I notice about this is the action is good, just like all of them. It feels it's a little tight. Now, obviously, you know, you can make adjustments. I tend not to adjust my knives because I want to see what they are, you know, straight from the factory. But you can probably adjust it. It feels just a little bit tight. Not so tight that it won't work, but it feels like it's a little bit tight in there. But man, I really, really like CJRB for the budget. Now, again, we don't normally talk price on this channel because prices can vary depending on when you buy them. But man, CJRB makes some fantastic budget knives. There has not been a single knife from CJRB that I bought that I didn't like. Now, there's some that I'm impressed with more than others, but every single one of them I have really, really liked. And funny enough, CJRB was the reason that got me addicted to buying knives again. As a kid, I always had pocket knives on me. A lot of them were case or buck knives. And then, of course, I had the traditional gas station knife just because that's what I could afford. And then a couple years ago, I bought, can't remember, I think it was the CJRB Tigris. It's a big, ridiculous knife. I've got a video up on my channel of this knife, and that kind of got me going again. I bought that knife, and the next thing you know, I bought another knife and another knife. So CJRB is actually the one that has fueled my addiction for knives again. And I love what they do. I like that they make knives that everybody can afford, and they are just fantastic. I hope this video helped you guys in some ways, and I hope to see you in the next one.